it sold out and then it didn't. This might be the first time I won and lost a bet.
You won it and then lost it.
I won and lost a bet. I don't know if you guys know, but the Veve Iron Man gold figure went up today. And Heather and I had a bet that if it sold out, that she would buy me the 1989 Hot Toys Batmobile with the Batman, the Michael Keaton version. Can you imagine if I had that right here? How cool that would be! But I don't! And why don't I?
Because it didn't sell out?
Because it didn't sell out. Of course it didn't. Didn't I say it wasn't going to sell out?
No, you said it was.
Oh yeah, I did. Didn't I tell you that gold suck? I said that, right?
Right.
Well, I can't say that I'm too surprised. I know I made the bet. I was really hoping that the Veve people would come in really hard for us. But for some reason, they didn't. Remember when Veve and Funko teamed up together to make a gold figure? Remember when they offered all those chases? Remember Iron Man? Remember when the figure sold out? Remember when it didn't? Remember when gold figures sucked ass?
They always have, just so you're aware.
It's true.
And they really went down the when they made that Machine Gun Kelly one.
Gold figures are absolutely terrible. And I'm not entirely sure why Funko decided to work with Veve to sell the Iron Man figure. I'm not entirely sure why they did it.
I think they're trying to revive golds, but not even Veve can save them. And Veve, they go hard. Veve, their community is insane.
It's not insane, it's ravenous. I don't think I've ever seen this amount of people crazy about one thing ever before in my whole life. So just to give you a little bit of background, we made a video about this Iron Man figure about 2 weeks ago, and when we made that video, the Veve people found the video, and we got a ridiculous amount of follows, and we got a ridiculous amount of love for that video. And I found out that they love you more than they love me. So,
I mean, I think that's everybody.
I think that's up personally because I'm pretty lovable. So when the Veve people found this video, they started sharing it all over the place and we got a ridiculous amount of love and it was awesome. I just want to shout out to all the Veve people out there and just say thank you for all the love and support that you guys have been showing us in this very short period of time. It got so crazy that the Veve folks were actually coming to our booth at New York Comic Con.
Yes.
And we ran into Veve people outside of New York Comic Con going to the Veve event. I would have liked to have gone to the Veve event, and apparently they were talking about the Gastlecast. A lot of the people knew who we were there. How crazy is that? Mike Becker showed up there.
He told us he was going there.
Mike Becker's a pretty nice guy, and he loves us. Believe it or not, I know it's shocking, Mike Becker loves the Gastlecast.
Or maybe he's just keeping his enemies closer.
No, or he's just loving you, because even the Veve people love you more than they love me. By the way, it hurt a little bit to hear that.
Understandable. No, like it's understandable that they love me more.
Of course, thank you.
So Veve is a digital collecting platform. They have an app and you can purchase their items on the app. Now, before New York Comic Con, we were preparing very hard. And I've been wanting to do more research on Veve, but I haven't had the time to, so I don't want to misspeak. We are going to be doing a Veve video at some point in the future because Veve actually reached out to us and sent us something really cool. I don't want to sound like an idiot like we do when we talk about anime, so I'd like to read up a bit more on it. I actually reached out to Veve and they sent me like some FAQ sort of stuff, blog, I think maybe even a video, but I haven't had the chance to sit down and go through it just because of all the NYCC prep and actually being at NYCC.
If you call them NFTs, they will come after you and they will rip you limb from limb. So be very careful in doing that.
Hold on. Whoa. Hold on.
What?
Let me show you something. Veve themselves said the underlying technology is blockchain, so they are definitely NFTs. But our angle is to focus on premium licensed 3D collectibles and comics that can be used in AR using the camera function. So Veve said that they are NFTs.
What the Veve people? The community out there told me that was a piece of for saying that they were NFTs. What the Alright, so let's fast forward past all of that, our past video, and the Veve community loving Heather to death and hating me. Today was the Iron Man sale for the gold figure, and the gold figures suck. I think we can all agree on that. Nobody likes the gold figures except for the 5 people who are going to email us pictures of their collection, and I just want to say, sorry that you like horrible things.
One of those people is our good pal Captain Pops, and
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You shouldn't share that with anybody, and you certainly shouldn't be sending us pictures. Here's a photo of his collection. Look how funny it is. Are you serious? What is wrong with you? So apparently with this Iron Man figure, you get like some VV bucks or something. Like you get some sort of code with it.
I think you get a redeemable.
Like, is it a redeemable? I don't know exactly what it is.
See, again, we need to
look at it. It's on there.
We'll look it up. You always yell at me for looking stuff up. Okay, let's see. Chance of chase? No, it's not chance of a chase. It's chance of like 4 or 5
15 chases.
There's a 1 in 2 chance you may find one of the 4 chase variants.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Okay. That's fun though, right? I do like that aspect that they have multiple chases.
Each purchase comes with a unique code that can be redeemed for a digital VV collectible of your purchased Funko Gold Iron Man in the matching variant. So basically,
interesting.
You get the 18-inch Iron Man, and then you get the matching ugly as Iron Man digital collectible. Maybe that's why people didn't want it, because it looks like that dumb Iron Man gold.
So the collectible is a digital version of the figure?
Yes, whether it's a common or one of the chase variants.
Oh,
it literally like mirrors whatever you open in the box.
So I ended up buying one today because I want to see this thing in person.
Good, take up more space.
I bought it because I wanted to see it in person. I also wanted to get the little VV like digital thing. I thought that'd be kind of fun.
It's ugly.
Because it would be fun. That's why. That's why I wanted to do it, because I figured it would be fun for the channel. It's good content. We can check it out. We can laugh at me for buying one, because I'm just like Captain Pops. I collect shitty things. How embarrassing.
Captain Pops, please hit us up after we unbox that thing, because boy, do I got a deal for you for the incredible retail price of whatever the f Chris paid for that piece of
$150.
You can have it, plus really expensive shipping. Please contact us.
It's coveted. No, it's free shipping, by the way, and there was tax associated.
No, but in order to get it to him...
No, I'm going to keep the thing, because it's an 18-inch Iron Man. It's 18 inches.
It's ugly. It's ugly.
It is. I wish they would have put Iron Man's helmet like on his head and not Tony Stark. I don't know why they went that angle. I guess because that's how golds are. I want to see it in person. It might actually be pretty cool. It's 18 inches tall. It's huge.
It's not going to be cool.
Okay, so this figure sold out, and then it went back up. And so I posted on Twitter that, hey, VV guys, this thing sold out. How awesome is it? And then everybody was like, oh my God, it went back up. And now it's for sale again. And I felt like the biggest idiot.
You should.
There's only 3,000 of these things, so I figured that the community was super crazy about it, so it sold out. But it turns out it didn't. And I figured because it was a 3,000 piece, it would sell out no matter what the case was.
No, because Funko collectors do not give a about this
But it's not for Funko collectors. It's all the VV people out there.
It's not just Funko collectors. It's about the VV people. But the VV people, apparently, a lot of them have enough sense to not buy that piece of
let's not call them the VV people. We're going to call them our VV community. The Gastlecast VV community, because now we're fully on board. We're on that train.
We don't even know.
We're on board, baby. I bought myself a figure today. I got myself a new NFT redeemable digital item.
We don't even fully know what VV is, but now
we did our homework.
Like
we're done.
In it. No, I didn't do any
We know
homework.
everything now, Heather. It's digital collectibles. How hard can it get?
And by the way, but then the VV community said it's not NFTs. Like,
the
what the
Gastlecast VV community, Heather. Get it right.
We're not part of it yet. I still don't understand.
You're embarrassing yourself like Captain Pops with his gold figures.
Can you leave Captain Pops alone?
He should never collect the gold figures. And then I wouldn't do any of these things.
I'm pretty sure he has like the entire collection.
Does he really?
I think so. I think that's what he said.
Does he still have friends?
I don't know.
Well, you're his friend, right?
Yeah, I like him.
Oh, okay. Well, he has one.
You're not his friend anymore?
With that gold collection? Are you serious? So for those who have not seen this figure yet, there are multiple variations. There's the classic gold and red. There's a silver one. There's a gold one. And then there is a silver and black one, which looks very, very cool. And a gold and black one.
I think they all look stupid.
Honestly, I'm totally down with the gold and black one. That's the coolest looking one out of the bunch, in my opinion.
You know what it looks like? It looks like a video game character from like the early 2000s.
It does, doesn't it?
Like before the technology got really good, you know?
Does this mean they're going to do more of these?
I hope not. I mean, they haven't sold out, so maybe they won't. I can't believe you bought one of those pieces.
Okay, listen. Go and yell at Captain Pops, your best friend. Don't yell at me. He has way more than I do.
Yeah, but well, I was going to say he's not spending $150 on one, but I'm pretty sure he did.
He did?
Yeah, he told me he was going to buy it. So did you?
I did it because I was, for content. He's doing it as a collection. That's sad.
You said you're going to keep it, though, so it's for a collection, ain't it?
All right, so now my question is, where was the Gastlecast VV community? You know, they talked all that and they said it's going to sell out, and Chris, we got your back, and Heather's going to be crying because Chris is going to get his Batmobile. Where the did you guys go? I figured you're going to buy the figure so I can get my Batmobile, my Michael Keaton Batman. But you left me sitting here looking like a dope, just like Captain Pops with his gold collection.
You better leave him alone.
Look what happened.
What?
This is sad. It's a sad state of affairs is what it is.
It is.
I cannot believe you guys let me down.
You know what it is? They decided that they liked me a lot, and they're like, you know what? We're not going to make Heather spend like 5 paychecks, so we're just not going to buy it, and then she wins. What do I win? What was I getting?
I think you were getting like the equivalent in cash.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds good. Don't buy that gold figure.
No, go ahead and buy the figure and get your digital redeemable. Don't be ridiculous.
No, wait until 24 hours pass. Let me tell you something. Funko often puts brand new shit up for sale if they can't sell it. So just wait until then. You might save like $20 or something.
By the way, they made 3,000 of these, which I love because it's the I love you 3,000. That's fantastic. Only if they associated that with something we all liked and not singled out Captain Pops and his love of golds. So I think it's pretty remarkable that VV actually reached out to us directly after the last video and they sent us a redeemable, which is cool because I don't think that's ever happened. We've talked about all sorts of different companies on this channel. We've promoted Funko for a very long time. You don't see them sending us anything.
No, they made us.
And the very first time that we've ever said anything about VV, they reached back to us and sent us something. And I think VV. That is so cool.
You know, one thing that I regret not doing is actually going to visit the VV booth while we were at New York. But
we would have been stars there, Heather. You ruined your moment. You ruined your moment.
I know.
I know that not everybody likes the digital collectibles. I know you're not NFT people. We've talked about that time and time again. Of course, Heather and I are all about the physical item. But I think some of this stuff is kind of neat. I think it's interesting. Not necessarily for me. Yeah. Not totally for me. But I think some aspects of this is cool. And it feels like it's like 55,000 years in the future for me. Like I can't imagine walking around in my home with screens everywhere, showing off all my digital collectibles, or showing my token head app on my phone and showing off all my little collectibles on my phone. I like having it on my phone so I can see all my values, but outside of that, I don't go and look at my collectibles on my phone. I wait for the physical Funko Pops to get here. Put to each their own.
Well, on the plus side, if you buy digital collectibles and not physical ones, you wouldn't be tripping on things trying to sit down right here.
This room's a mess, and we bought way, way more during New York Comic Con. People were bringing us stuff. We're going to be unboxing a bunch of Funko products tomorrow, and then sometime later this week, we'll be unboxing everything else from New York Comic Con. And if you think our Funko haul is ridiculous, wait until you see everything else. It's up. It's so messed up, I don't even know where I'm going to put this stuff.
Maybe we can start putting it up your butt.
All right, so will these actually sell out, or will they just sit on the website and sell at a reduced cost, just like you've already said?
Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't our bet supposed to run for 24 hours?
I have no idea. It wasn't even a real bet.
Yes, it was.
What? It wasn't a real bet. It
was a real bet when it sold out today.
No,
it was a real bet when it sold out today.
No, don't be ridiculous.
We shook on it, and you were telling every single person at New York Comic Con that we shook on it and that you were gonna get that Batmobile. So shut the up. If it doesn't sell out, you're sorry about it.
We all know it was a big old joke.
We shook on it on camera.
I didn't shake on it. I didn't.
You did.
If you notice, I did this.
No, you didn't.
I did. And that is why I like to call it. No, I call it the funny business.
You did one.
That's why I like to
Come on.
I'm not shaking. What am I shaking on now? I'm not shaking on shit.
You already did it on camera. Thank you guys so much for staying until the end of the video. Let us know if you think that this is going to sell out by tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, which would be 24 hours. Let us know if you bought one, or are these stupid. We want to know all of that and more in the comment section down below.
Well, hold on. We didn't even talk about it like selling out and not selling out. So today it sold out and then it went back up for sale. I almost bought 2, by the way. I almost went crazy.
You did. You bought 1.
You're right. That is crazy. I mean, look at Captain Pops and all his gold figures.
Are you done?
Well, us, the Gastlecast VV community, only purchased these so we could get the digital redeemable. Captain Pops, what was your reason for buying all those gold figures without the VV redeemable? That's what I would like to know.
Are you done yet?
I can't believe this. He really likes them?
Okay, thank you for staying until the end of the video the second time and answer all those questions I asked you before, please.
And buy yourselves a couple Iron Mans because Daddy needs a new Hot Toys Batmobile.
No, that's not a real bet.
What?
That's not a real bet.
It is if I win?
No.
Thank you for staying until the very end of the video. We really appreciate all of your support. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon because they are so awesome. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Gustavo Quintero, Reynaldo Gomez, Funko Freak, Chris Bilbrey, Timon M, Tanya R. LaFond, Nathan Heckman, Lane Hyatt, Corbin, and Robert Williams. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. Before you go, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also hit that little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. And you don't want to miss our new content. We have a bunch of unboxing videos coming up soon, as well as a bunch of NYCC content that we haven't gone over just yet. So you don't want to miss out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that little bell. We'll see you next time.